This is a way that I found to remove that center nut from the CV axle on front wheel drive when you're working alone. If you don't have a 2x4 to put on the brake, and you haven't taken all this apart yet, stick something strong, a screwdriver, a punch, or something in the rotor, just like I did right there, and put it up against there just like that. And then you take your breaker bar, put on like so, and you got all the leverage you need to remove that without it spinning. And then you can just take it off and unscrew it by hand once you get it loose. I'm getting ready to do a ball joint on this, so I need to remove this CV axle out the center so I can get to the nut. It's so much easier to do it this way as opposed to trying to get a wrench in there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I find it easier to use a socket as opposed to a wrench to get that off. Can you see it? That nut right there, I find it so much easier to do with that CV axle out of the way. You can just get your socket on there and take it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this nut off, then I'll remove the caliper and the rotor, and I will disconnect the strut here, and I'll be able to get this out and out of the way, and unbolt the ball joint, undo this, undo the nut there, and pop this apart. Another thing I'm going to do before I unbolt these is I'm going to put a ratchet strap on the spindle, pulling up on it, and I'll just hit this with a hammer. Hit this knuckle here with the hammer. I'll disconnect the tie rod in too for the steering. I'll disconnect that, and so then this hub will be pretty much loose. I might not have to do the tie rod over there, but it just might make it easier, just, you know, so I could turn it back and forth as I need to. But we're gonna get this done today.